welcome to Study Abroad Success Academy. I'm Dr. Sayani Das. I'm your Study Abroad Admission and Scholarship Coach. Today I'm going to talk about early admission. Now, you have heard me sometime back where I was asking all of you to join my 21-day application hackathon challenge or applyathon. Some of you might have joined, some of you have not joined because you don't know what exactly early application all about. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about what is this early admission and what is the advantage of applying early. So stay tuned with me till the end of the video. And I promise you are going to learn a lot and you would not miss this opportunity. So let's try to deconstruct or break down what is early application. So early application, as it sounds, it means that you are applying before the regular deadline. It's absolutely truth and there is no fluff in it. So understand that this is one of the biggest unfair advantages for students who want to study abroad. This is a deal breaker and it doesn't come very often. It just comes once in every application season. So what early application actually means is that you are submitting your application weeks or months before the regular deadline or the final deadline. So it is also known as early action, early decision, rolling admission, priority scholarship deadline. So if you see in such names like early action, early decision, or rolling admission, or priority scholarship deadline in the college or university website, then you understand that this means that they are asking you to apply early. So this is the time where seats are still open, money is still available to the faculty and committees, and the admission committee is relaxed because they don't have too many applicants and they're not in stress to pick the best candidate. So this is a very powerful time. Okay, so why early applicants win more than the regular applicants, and this is actually fact and there is no hype about it, is because of the four main important advantages. The first advantage is there is a higher acceptance chances for you. So because there is a less competition and universities haven't filled their seats, therefore it is like first come first serve, and if you are a qualified candidate then you are certainly in. The second advantage is there are more scholarships because the universities get their fund allocation before the admission season and then they have to pick up the right candidate and fund them. So this is the time when the scholarships are there and they have not used up, and therefore they give the scholarship to the most qualified candidates in the lot in a first come first serve basis. So if you are coming late, you please know it well that there are no funds available for you and faculty do not have any scholarship money left for you to be funded. The third advantage is a visa and funding buffer. In case you don't win a scholarship, then you have more chances for fund mobilization, student loan from the bank or from the other sponsors. You also get a buffer time for visa application, and you don't have to panic that you got to be enrolled, you have to be there in the country before the start date and your visa is not yet confirmed. So this is one of the big stress in not only getting admission but getting a visa. You can very happily avoid it. The fourth advantage is stronger profile perception, that it shows to the admission officers that you are prepared, you are early means you are organized, you are serious, and you are a goal driven. You are not a late candidate who is rushed, reactive, and just doing it at the last moment. So it gives a very good sign to the admission officers that these students are very structured and organized students, and this is very important for you to complete graduation in a very systematic manner. So now let's look into the brutal truth between the early and late applicants. So early applicants, obviously, they have multiple offers and opportunities. Late applicants, they have limited options because everything is taken away. The early applicants have more scholarship leverage, but late applicants, they generally don't have any funds left to apply for. The early applicants are more calm decision takers because they're more in their control, but late applicants are always in their panic mode. And early applicants also have backup plans. They just don't only depend on one application, but they also have backup plans. But if you're a late applicant, you can't afford to have backup plans because you are always taking the last moment risk, and there is also chances that you may not get it at all. Ideally, when the early application begins or early timelines, please save it. It's very important. For the fall intake, that is August, September, most of the early application starts in October and deadlines are by December. That is 50 days time, the deadlines are over. And for the spring intake, that is Jan, you have to apply by the previous year, May, July. So if you're applying after January, you have to understand that you are not an early admit candidate, but you are a late applicant. So now who must apply or who must take advantage of early application? Though there is no excuses that one should or one should not apply, but still it's very, very important for those who are planning on scholarships or those who are scholarship focused students and they only want to go abroad, because of scholarships, otherwise they can't make it. So you have to apply for the early admission. Tier 2 and Tier 3 city students, this is also for you because the competition is very high in regular applications. So this is the time you can actually make it. So take advantage of early admission. Third kind of students are if you have average CGPA but you have a very strong profile and story, then you are the candidate because regular admission students will come with very good CGPA and standardized test scores because they have more time to prepare and therefore they'll be more competitive in grades and scores. So if you do not have good grades or scores, then you can apply through and just use your strong story, powerful story or SOP. The fourth kind of people who should apply for early admission is the first generation applicants. If you have no idea about how to apply and all, then this is the time you should apply because it will turn into your competitive advantage. So early strategy is like in the winning strategy. Understand one more thing that early application is not about being smart or being intelligent. It is about being early and structured. And trust me, this is what admission officers are actually looking for. They want to reserve some seats for those students who are organized, structured, and may not be having very good scores, but they have powerful stories, very good profile. So you can easily make it in the admission for the next academic year 2026. We still have 15 more days to go. So don't procrastinate now. If you want to make it to the next academic year, then apply for early application and apply my 21-day application hackathon challenge. I'll see you there. Take care.